Yes, there were many attempts at bringing Robotech to the screen, and they were all honorable attempts. But something was amiss in some of these attempts, and we tried to do something that really captured the essence of the original series. That people would see this and go, aha, there's something of that magic that carries over into this one.
When I came in, they had about 2 or 3 different stories, and we brought in a story editor who spent time with Tommy and Alan and the rest of the gang at Harmony Gold and sort of really streamlining what the story would be. And then we went about finding a writer who was very, not only passionate about Robotech, but was able to come in with an objective point of view.
When I met Jason Netter, he said, well, we're working on this new Robotech thing, and I almost jumped out of my seat. I'm like, Robotech? Oh my gosh, well, I'm a big fan. You know, is it going to follow Rick Hunter and Scott Bernard looking for him? Are you going to do the Sentinels? Or is Carl Masick involved? What? And he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, we're actually looking for a writer. The first act of the script was the most challenging because it takes place concurrently with what was the climax of the original series, or at least the New Generation portion of Robotech. So it's trying to take what was an ending and make it a beginning. And there's, you know, an introduction of new material, and then you see it from a different point of view, while still trying to stay true to the original series.
On Earth with me.
You knew it was real because Greg was there, and he was voicing the lines. It was Scott Bernard's voice, and you just knew, yeah, he's recording it for the actual animation.
When picking the voices for the new Shadow Chronicles, we knew for sure we had to bring whatever recurring characters were in Shadow Chronicles from the original series, we needed to bring them back. And whichever ones we could, we did. You know, Greg Snegoff we brought back from Italy where he was living at the time. Then Sue Blue, our casting director, held a long audition for the other voices. We came up with those great people like Chase Masterson and Mark Hamill.
My character in the Shadow Chronicles is Scott Bernard, and it's the same Scott Bernard that's in the 3rd generation. And he has, since then, we pick up exactly where we left off at the end of the series. And Scott Bernard goes off to hunt for Admiral Hunter. It was great seeing all the old crew again, reprising their roles, so that was a lot of fun. And everybody kind of slips right back into what we did 20 years ago.
In Robotech, the Shadow Chronicles, Rick comes back. This time, now he's an admiral, he's quite a bit older.
Some of the characters in the film have aged. Admiral Hunter has, and a few of the others. Scott, they made me look great. He looks even better than he used to.
One of the exciting things about this character to me is that she is an invid, and she's in love with Captain Scott, who is a human. And I just think that whole intergalactic, you know, different race relationship is very refreshing and very timely. I think the more that we can stress acceptance and unity and getting along, the better.
The love story between Scott and Ariel, that's part of his tortured personality. I've lost too many. We think, and he thinks, that he has gotten over Marlene.
Does that mean that you love me?
But that is not the case. So he's going to have his ghosts to deal with. There's a more declared love with Ariel.
So that was kind of a fun part of the story for me, this kind of forbidden romance, and that they're trying to get their kind to get along.
It doesn't matter to me whether you're human or invid.
It does matter, Scott. Only I can convince the Regis to stop this senseless conflict. You and I, we're proof that humans and invid can coexist peacefully.
I played Janice, and Janice is part alien, part human technology. Janice is a warrior in a lot of ways. She's very strong, but that's not necessarily what comes across first. Janice is innocent, because she's just coming to know her humanness.
I find human companionship to be most interesting.
Janice, by the way, stands for Junctioned Artificial Neurointegrated Cybernetic Entity. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, my character, Alex Romero, he's actually a lot like me. There was this actual love interest, Maya, is one of the pilots, the other pilots, and it's really funny the way he acts in front of her. You know, he's really sort of childish in his ways about, you know, going and getting the girl, you know. So it's very much like myself, you know. I have a hard time, you know,
with her lips anytime, right?
talking to girls, I guess you could say, and stuff like that.
By the way, I'm Alex Romero, and you are?
He's very loyal, you know, to his co-pilots, you know.
No problem, Skull here. I'll take care of him.
I liked it. I loved that character. It was cool.
The character that I play, General Reinhardt, is the commander-in-chief, basically, while Rick Hunter is in absence. And so he has taken over the reins. It's difficult when Vince Grant wants to go off looking for Rick Hunter for him to allow him to do that, because he needs Vince around to fight the invaders and the problems that they're having currently. He's struck with a lot of responsibility and difficulties in making some decisions because of that, I think, because of he cares, but he also has to look at the big picture as far as getting things accomplished. So he's a little gruff, he's very sincere, he's very by the book, and it's a lot of fun because you know, he is a powerful character.
I play Captain Vince Grant, and he's a very serious and take no names kind of tough guy character that I play a lot of, actually, and he's a lot of fun. I like playing him a lot. He was a very cool character, and he's the commander kind of his ship, and he's a very take charge kind of guy. I liked him very much, and I understand they're going to do some very interesting things with this character, so I'm looking forward to that.
And Vince, don't tell anyone but your crew about this.
Yeah.
My relationship to Captain Vince, my husband, he's a tough guy. Aggressive, you know, captain. He's got control of everything, of everyone. He wants to stay on top of everything. So that kind of man needs a calming person with him and balancing. And also, whenever you're with a strong man, you've got to be a little stronger woman, because they just need to know when to shut up.
The first place you're going is the infirmary. I think you've broken your leg.
But Admiral Hunter is... Listen to your wife, Captain.
And so with him, what I've got to do sometimes is just say, now I'm the boss and you will do what I say, even though everybody else does what you say. And I have learned how to say it in a way where he will not get angry, though maybe frustrated, but he'll do what I tell him to do.
This is a real dramatic story. This isn't cartoony. This isn't a young kid's piece. This is something that has poignancy, drama, a little bit of humor, and the real challenge is to remain as true to reality as you can.
When you are passionate about whatever it is that you do, and you just do it for the sake of the art, and granted we got paid, thank you God, but it really is because we love what we do. 20 years later, I'm here with you and with everyone. And we couldn't be here if we didn't touch the fans' hearts and their imaginations and their passions. And now I feel like they're giving back to us by saying, we really liked you guys.
Better go into a new series. If they don't, me and all the other Robotech fans are going to kidnap everyone and force them to make a new one.